Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Feel the air flowing in and out of your body, as if every exhale is carrying away a little bit of the weight you've been carrying. Now, imagine you're standing in front of a box you've been inside for a long time. It's not a visible prison, but it's there, keeping you confined within limits you may not even realize exist. This box wasn't built overnight. Brick by brick, it came together, every word you heard, every disapproving look, every moment that made you doubt yourself. Without noticing, it grew, creating invisible walls that shaped how you see life, how you see yourself. Take another deep breath. Allow yourself to look at this box without fear. There's no judgment here, only curiosity. What does it represent to you? Perhaps it carries words you've heard so often that you started to believe them. You're not good enough. You'll never make it. This isn't for you. Do those words sound familiar? Are those the voices still echoing inside you? Now, recognize something important. You are not the box. Those limits don't define who you truly are. They're just stories that have been told so many times they seemed real. But what if they're not? What if you could rewrite every single one of them? Take another deep, deliberate breath. Open your heart to this question. What if I've been carrying beliefs that aren't even mine? Feel how this question resonates within you. Let it linger, no rush, no need for answers. Just feel. Now that you're standing in front of this box, take another deep breath. This time, shift your attention to the details. Don't rush, just observe. Look closely at the walls. They're not as solid as you once thought. They're made up of thoughts, memories, and stories you've accepted as truths. Some of them might have been whispered to you in childhood. Others came from painful experiences or moments when fear seemed louder than hope. Close your eyes again, just for a moment. Invite your mind to bring one of these stories to the surface. What's the thought you keep repeating to yourself that holds you back? Maybe it's something simple, like, "This is too hard." Or perhaps it's something deeper, like, "I don't deserve this." Let that phrase appear, no censorship, no resistance. Just let it be. Now, ask yourself, where did this come from? Who taught me to believe this? Picture this belief as a tiny mark on a window. With every breath, you can see it more clearly. But there's no judgment here, only compassion. You're not here to fight this belief, you're here to understand it. Notice how some of these beliefs might have come from people who thought they were protecting you. Others might have been your way of coping with pain. But now, in this moment, you're ready to look at them differently. Breathe deeply and ask yourself, Does this belief still serve me? Does it reflect who I am or who I want to become? As these questions echo within you, imagine yourself shining a light on the walls of the box. Each belief you uncover is an opportunity for clarity, a step toward freedom. Take another deep breath, letting the light begin to penetrate those walls. There's no hurry, no pressure, just the desire to see what was once hidden. Take a deep breath again, feeling it fill your body with a sense of renewal. Now, imagine yourself reaching out and touching the walls of this box. At first, they might seem firm, but as you press gently, you notice cracks forming. Those cracks aren't a sign of your weakness, they're proof that these barriers were never as solid as they appeared. Choose one belief you've uncovered. Just one. Invite it to step closer, as if you're meeting an old friend for a heartfelt conversation. Ask this belief, are you really true? Who told me you were? Why have you stayed with me for so long? Let the answers come to you, even if they seem scattered or unclear. Just breathe and stay present. Now, imagine holding this belief in your hands as if it were a physical object. Notice how small it really is, how much it relies on your energy to exist. Then, ask yourself, what if I had the power to let this go? What would happen if I released this belief right now? Picture placing this belief under a radiant light. The light doesn't destroy it, instead, it transforms it. You start to see the belief for what it really is, not an unchangeable truth, but a story, an interpretation, something that may have served a purpose once but no longer fits the person you're becoming. Breathe deeply again. Each exhale is like a gentle wind, weakening the walls of the box even more. There's no need to force anything, just the intention to let these barriers begin to dissolve, bit by bit. Feel the space that's starting to open up inside you. This space is new, and it's yours. There's no rush to fill it. Just let it exist for now, as an opportunity for something beautiful and transformative to emerge. Take another deep breath, feeling the air flow in and out, grounding you in this moment. Now, imagine that the walls of your box have begun to crumble. Piece by piece, they fall away, revealing something you haven't seen before, a vast, open space filled with light. This is your space, one that's always been waiting for you. It's free of limits, filled with potential, and completely yours. Pause here for a moment. Just observe this new space. It doesn't have a defined shape or boundaries. There's no pressure, no expectations, only freedom. Freedom to be exactly who you are. Freedom to breathe, to exist, to feel. Close your eyes and take a step into this space. Feel the lightness in every movement. In this place, there are no old beliefs holding you back. No limits from the past defining what you can or can't do. Here, everything is possible. With each step, you're leaving behind the weight of what no longer serves you and stepping into a new way of being. Breathe deeply once more. Feel that sense of freedom growing within you, like a gentle warmth expanding from your chest. Imagine your heart opening up to fill this space, embracing all the possibilities it holds. What would you create here? What dreams or ideas have you kept locked away, believing they weren't for you? There's no right or wrong answer, just what feels true to you. Now, see this space connecting with everything around you. You're not alone here. You're part of something bigger, something vibrant and alive. Feel the energy flowing through this space, reminding you that there are no real limits, only opportunities waiting to unfold. Take another deep breath. Let any lingering doubts or fears drift away with the air. Stand fully present in this moment, ready to explore, to create, to expand. Take a deep breath, letting it fill every part of you. Now, imagine yourself standing in the center of this infinite, open space that you've uncovered. There are no walls, no barriers. Nothing is holding you back. What remains is the freedom to simply be, to step fully into who you are without the weight of beliefs that once confined you. Feel the stillness of this space. It's not an empty silence, it's a silence full of potential. In this moment, you realize that everything you've been searching for has always been within you. There's nothing left to prove, nothing more to chase. You are already complete. Picture the version of yourself that's been waiting to emerge. Not a distant dream, but the real you, the one who knows that limitations are just illusions. This version of you doesn't carry the burden of, I can't, or, I'm not enough. Instead, they move forward with confidence, knowing that the world is a place of endless possibilities. Take another deep breath. Feel the lightness of this redefined self. Living without limits doesn't mean doing everything all at once. It means choosing what matters most to you. It's about following the path that feels true to your soul, one step at a time, in the direction of what makes you feel alive. Now, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what do I want to take from this space? What am I ready to leave behind? There's no urgency to answer. Let these questions linger, trusting that the answers will come when the time is right. Breathe in deeply, one last time. As you exhale, feel yourself grounded, calm, and whole. When you're ready, open your eyes slowly, carrying with you the freedom, the clarity, and the boundless energy of your redefined self. The path ahead is yours, unfolding with each step you take. You are limitless.